Test, 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 test. All right, kids. How are we today? Woo! Everybody ready to play? Everybody ready to play? Yay, all right, cool. All right, so we are going to start standing up. And if Laura was here, I would give her a big round of applause. Even though she's not here, we can give her a big round of applause. I absolutely adore Lori. She is a wonderful, wonderful human. And any chance I get to come out here and play with the wonderful humans that are here and that this place attracts, I am for it. And we do not ignore it. So, wonderful things with the Wim Hof Method. So thank you all for coming out. I'm going to go through the things you don't do real quick. So if you're pregnant, don't do the breathing while you're pregnant. So go ahead and don't do the breathing if you're pregnant. Also, do not do the breathing in a moving vehicle while you're operating the vehicle. If you're not operating the vehicle, fine, do it in the car. But if you are operating the vehicle, do not do this while you're operating a vehicle. You will black out. You will cause an accident. Recorded that shit. Okay, so don't drive. And then also, just because you can do a breath hold for 2.5 minutes here on the mat after doing a session, do not think that you can do this in the water. Okay? You can't. It's called a shallow water blackout. If you try to go and do this, you'll trigger the mammalian dive reflex. Once the water hits your forehead, you'll think you're staying on under a little bit longer, and then guess what? You're dead. Okay? How do I know this? Because I've done this. Okay, so please don't do this. I was doing it, and there happened to be a lifeguard with me when I did it because I was like, oh, I can do it. I'm special. No, I'm not special. I'm a complete mammal, and the mammalian dive reflex works on me too. So, not if you're pregnant, not in a car, not in the water, just in a comfortable place where you can go into an altered state safely and comfortably, preferably with friends. Friends are wonderful. This is the wonderful part about the Wim Hof community, or the Wim Hof Method, is that it tends to bring people together, and it's a way for us to breathe together and come together and share some wonderful things. So what I'd like to do is, since we've already got kind of a circle here, front row, I want you to face the back row. There we go, there we go. All right, and I'm gonna come into the circle with you guys, and then we're gonna take our hands and we're gonna kind of make a circle. You guys gotta back out a little bit, make a little circle, 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 circle. There you go, you're sliding around there. You got it picked up. Hey, look at there, hey, hey, all right, all right. Yeah. Look, we found a circle. We don't have to stay on mats. Everything doesn't have to be in a row. It's okay. Yes. All right, cool. So we're gonna start how we're going to end in horse stance. So go ahead and open your feet up nice and wide. And we got your booty muscles here. Let's go ahead and give those a pat. Remember those are our gluteals. All right. And we're gonna start by saying hi to our right hand. Say hi, right hand. Come on, no, I didn't hear anybody. Hi, right hand. Okay, yeah, because your right hand's right there for you all the time. We're gonna take that right hand and we're gonna go across the body and we're gonna make a sound, hoo. All right, that felt pretty good. Yeah. Okay, now we're over here on the left side. We're gonna say hi, left hand. Hey, what have you been up to? You don't wanna know. Really? I know. You guys gonna do some shit. Okay, that's cool. All right, left hand, and we're gonna go ha, right across the body. And we're gonna bring it back, hoo, ha, hoo, ha. So keep going. And as you're doing this nice and slow, go ahead and drop your butt down. Ha. You can feel the heat begin to build in your body. This is horse stance, and this is how we will reheat the body after we've engaged with the ice. Everybody feeling nice and strong? A little louder, can I hear some whoos? Come on. Hoo. Ha. Come on. Hoo. Ha. Hoo. Ha. Hoo. Ha. Yeah, some good stuff. All right, wonderful. All right, go ahead and let that relax a little bit. Get a nice, comfortable standing position. We're gonna take a deep breath in through our nose. And let it go. Settling back in. Okay, so since we're building community here, we like to get to know everybody around. So I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Philip. I'm from Forestburg, Texas, and I'm gonna say one word to describe the feeling that I'm feeling right now. And then The second word is going to be the feeling I want to feel at the end of the day, okay? When we get done with the play, all right? So name, where you're from, how you're feeling right now, and how you want to feel at the end of this, okay? Everybody with me? So I'm Philip, I'm from Forestburg, Texas, and I'm excited, and I want to feel excited. So there's where I'm at. So Philip, Forestburg, excited, excited.
Jacob, Sunset, nervous, centered.
Nervous and centered. Love it. Jacob, nice to meet you.
Calvin Trophy Club, and I feel calm and I feel peace.
What was that last word?
Peace.
Peace. There we go. There we go.
Kelly, also from Trophy Club, and I feel joyful and I want to feel invigorated.
Invigorated. We can do that.
Kristen from Flower Mound.
Welcome back.
I feel anxious
Welcome.
and I want to feel calm.
Yes. All right. We can take you up and bring you down. All right.
I'm Tammy from St. Joe, and I feel relaxed, and I want to feel energized.
Yes. We're going to take it up.
I'm Tiffany. I'm from Argyle.
Welcome.
And I feel peaceful and I want to feel refreshed.
Yes. You're going to get that. Veronichka.
I'm Veronica from Sherman, Texas. I'm excited and I hope to be pain-free in my left foot on the weekday.
Yeehaw. Release, release.
I'm Julie from Prosper. I'm feeling anxious.
Wonderful.
Would like to feel a little more centered and control.
Yes. Awesome.
Lizzie Denton, anxious and calm.
Yes.
Alyssa, Aubrey, turmoil, peace.
Peace. We got that.
Clint from Frisco, excited and feel free.
All right. We can do that. Love it.
Sarah, Carrollton, relaxed and peaceful.
Wonderful.
Heath,
Heath, welcome.
Carrollton is where I live now.
Right on.
I feel good right now.
Yes.
I want to feel good.
You want to feel gooder? We going to feel gooder. That's how we do it in East Texas, man. We feel gooder. All right. Well, hey, man, it's yours. Keep it, man.
I'm from Sunset, I feel good and want to feel better.
Yes. We're going to get gooder. We're going to get great.
I'm Sam. I'm from Sunset, and I feel excited, and I'd like to be exhilarated.
Woohoo. I think we can get to exhilaration. I like that. Oh, I can hear some water going.
I'm Holly from Frisco, and I feel excited and I want to feel empowered.
Yes. All right. And then we're back to the beginning. Okay. So I want to, each and every one of you, I've looked each and every one of you in the eyes, and all of that stuff is right here. All of that stuff is right here. So we can take a big opening breath in, and we can know that it's here. We breathe it in, put it into our chest, and we know that it's coming. Okay? I'm going to check the water here just real quick. Everybody go ahead and take a seat. And I think our water level might be where we need it to be. Yep, just go ahead and face each other, yeah. All right. We have got enough water. I was genuinely concerned about that we might not have enough water. Being from Winnsboro, we have had so much rain this year that we literally are at 98% ground saturation, and I've got springs all over my property, and it makes life very muddy, very muddy. So, all right, now with this portion, we're going to get into, and actually, if you want to turn back to the normal thing, so we're kind of facing back to this front here. So front row, go ahead and face to the front again. We're going to get into the teaching portion of this. So usually this is a 3-hour seminar. We're going to do it in less than that, a lot less. We're going to go through the 3 pillars of the Wim Hof Method. I'm going to explain all of those so that everybody has a good understanding of it. But really, we're here to practice it. If you really want to get into the weeds with the science with me, I will dork out with you at another time. I'll go so deep, you'll sit there and go, stop. Okay, it's too much, okay? Because I love this stuff. I've spent years studying it from a medical standpoint, practicing it personally. My own personal journey, for those of you that don't know me, I I came to the Wim Hof Method after I was in a car accident with my son. In the car accident, I was wearing a t-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops. It was 32 degrees outside. I blew out my shoulder. There were 7 cars involved, and 2 people died. I got out of the car. Car was completely totaled. My son completely unharmed. I'm standing there waiting for the wrecker, and the wrecker comes over and he says, "Hey man, aren't you cold?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, holy shit, I'm fucking cold." And I started shivering profoundly. And once that happened, I developed a psychosomatic stress response to cold difference. So anytime I would come into a 10 to 15 degree difference in cold, I would go into a full shove, it's called a heart shudder, and all of my intercostal muscles would fire and I would look like a seizure and I would collapse. Let me tell you how much fun it is being afraid of air conditioning in Texas. So if you ever like, man, you're a pussy. Yeah, I was afraid of air conditioning. Not falling, not heights, not anything that could actually kill you, air conditioning. Really cool when you're a single dad and you're trying to look tough for your son and then you collapse in Whole Foods. And then I did it again, had the paramedics called at a water park. Let me tell you how much fun that is. They're like, I'm shivering at a water park in August in Texas. Yeah, not a fun way to live. So Google searched overcoming cold aversion. And of course, Wim Hof came up. I saw this weird dude running around on icebergs, like jumping in the ocean. And then there was this Vice documentary. I'm like, this guy's knucking futs. The hell's going on with this? But if he can do it, I can do it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, there's an app. Cool. Downloaded the app. He says, feeling is believing. Cool. I start breathing. He says, give it all you got. My nickname's Overkill Phil. Holy shit. So I start breathing with everything I got, and man, feeling is believing. Through the course of my early experience with the Wim Hof Method, I did some really silly things. So I've learned the wrong way to do things. And then I got some guidance in working with professionals like myself who were able to take what Wim taught early on the app. They don't teach the same stuff that they did earlier. They backed it off quite a bit so that it's a bit more consistent for people. But it's a wonderful practice. After the first time breathing and resetting my autonomic nervous system, I felt a shift, a change, something happened in my body. I was shaking and everything was like, whoa, what the fuck, okay? And I'd gone through 1 full surgery where they reconstructed my shoulder. I'd seen 6 different specialists, nerve specialists, cardiovascular specialists, all these different specialists. And they all told me the same thing, was that the heart shudders and everything that was related was psychosomatic and that there was really nothing they could do. They could sedate me and give me some medication to basically shut down my mind because I was afraid of air conditioning, or I could figure it out on my own. After my first breathing session and when I felt all the tingling and everything was going through my body like I'd just been electrocuted but in the best way possible, I was like, oh shit. And it was gone, like literally gone. And then he said, oh yeah, you can get in the ice. I said, well, you can start with a cold shower because I was afraid, really afraid. So the first time, it took me like 3 days before I decided I was actually going to get in the cold shower. So I finally got in the cold shower, had my son check on me because I didn't want to collapse and then, not have somebody there that could help me out. But I took the cold shower and my son was waiting outside in the bathroom and he heard me laughing in the cold shower. And, my son is, 6'4" and 220 now. But at the time, he was a little guy, and he had seen all the struggles that I had had with the cold and the fear that I was living in, and to hear me laughing in a cold shower just really put him into a really special place. And since then, he and I have had some really amazing adventures, one of which was we took a road trip this summer and had a snowball fight at Crater Lake with me and my swim trunks just running around barefoot, pelting each other with snowballs in June. So, fun stuff. I got pictures of that. We'll show you later. Not really important. So, for all of you here, we're going to take a little arts and crafts time because my memory is good, but I want you guys to have something with you. So each of you went through and said how you're feeling right now, and you also said how you'd like to feel at the end of this. So we have a pack of 3x5 cards. What I'm going to have you do is take the card, you're going to fold it in half, and I'm going to pass out a box of markers here. And I want you to write on one side that thing that you're wanting to let go of, okay? That breath that you're releasing. Okay? And on the other side, how you want to feel. What you're breathing into your life. All right? So you can put the plus on the positive side. You can put the negative on the negative side. I want you to do that on both sides because we're going to tear this in half and you're going to keep half and then I'm going to collect the other half. You don't need to write your name on it. That's not really important. Okay? But, so that's what we're going to do just real quick. I'm going to pass it this way. So there you are. And then got some markers right there.
So what we want to let go of, what we want to invite in.
Yeah. Yeah, just take one. So just got some markers there. It's a little reflection time. It's a little departure from the program. Haven't done this before. There you go.
So we do what we want to get rid of and what we
Yeah,
want to keep.
what you're letting go of. Yeah.
But on both sides.
Yeah, on
You
both
have a
sides.
copy. Okay.
Yeah, so I have a copy. You
Gotcha.
got it. So this is positive and negative, and we're going to talk a little bit right now while we're doing this so we understand some phrasing. So were you aware that there are 3 different types of stress? Can anybody name the 3 different types of stress? Anybody? Anybody? There you go. Okay, ready? Anybody? Internal, there we go. We got one right there. I got another marker set over here. You guys are going to get really mad at me when I tell you the answer to this. 3 different types of stress are, you have stress, you have distress, which is a negative stress, which is an oxidative stress, which is a stress that is destroying what it is infecting. And then you have eustress. Okay, a eustress is a useful stress. This is a workout. This is lifting weights. This is yoga. This is ice bath. This is choosing to do something hard, but not destructive. Okay? And stress in and of itself is just a vibration. It's actually neutral. Okay? It's only when we give it a valence, a positive or a negative, that it becomes distress, where it is becoming destructive, or a eustress that is useful. Okay? So today, when we go into the breathing, there's 3 pillars of the Wim Hof Method: the breathing, the mindset, and the cold. So with the breathing, we are intentionally stressing the body by going through and cycling the breath. We're going to be breathing deeply in through the nose or in through the mouth, and we're going to be exhaling, so it'll look like this: into the belly, into the chest, and then out. In, out. Okay, you guys are already starting to mirror. It's a wave, starting in the belly, triggering the diaphragm into the chest, which goes through the vagus nerve. And by triggering that vagus nerve, we're exhaling and off-gassing carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is what triggers the body to breathe, okay? If you have a low carbon dioxide level in your blood, the urge to breathe does not come. So as we are breathing in air, which is a combination of nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and oxygen, it's actually very little oxygen. And as we're breathing in, we're loading the body with oxygen, and it's going on to our red blood cells. Those red blood cells are able to travel deep into our vascular system. We have enough veins to wrap around the equator 2.5 times in our body. Each of you have enough veins to wrap around this earth 2.5 times. Think about that. That's pretty wild. It's a lot of stuff. But we're able to go through and load up the red blood cells with oxygen, because with each exhale, we are off-gassing carbon dioxide. That off-gassing of carbon dioxide is going to lower the CO2 levels in your body. As those levels go down, the red blood cells cannot off-gas and release the oxygen until your body actually goes into this stress. And this amazing stress becomes a eustress once we hit this controlled hypoxic shock. By going into this breath hold, so we've done 30 to 40 breaths where we're breathing in through the nose or in through the mouth, And then we'll come into the retention where we'll go fully in. So we'll practice this now. This is one of the fun things that we like to do. So we're going to learn the 3 different stages of pressure. So everybody's going to breathe everything in right now. Breathe everything in. Keep going, keep going. That's full pressure. That's all the way in. That's +1. Let it go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All the way out, all the way out, all the way out, all the way out, all the way out. Empty, empty, empty. Feel it, hold it. Let it breathe in. That was -1, even. Feel that? There you go. That's 0. So that's +1, -1, even, 0. Just like distress, eustress, and stress. It's just when we go through those waves of up and down. Very simple. Everybody understand so far? Tracking with me? Okay. So with the breathing, there are a few parts to each round. We begin by breathing deeply in to the belly, into the chest, exhaling. We'll go 30 to 40 times. At the end of the round, I'll give the cue that we're going to do 3 more breaths together to sync up. And then I will say fully in, fully out, fully in, letting go to even, and then you'll go into the hold. The hold is where we're in retention. This is when the magic happens. Because we've gone through this exercise of blowing off all of the carbon dioxide, loading all of our red blood cells with oxygen, we're now in controlled hypoxic shock. We are not breathing. Your body does not know what to do with this, okay? But it does. And that's the fun part. This is where we are effectively resetting the autonomic nervous system. Previously believed to be automatic, Wim was actually able to prove through science that we are able to influence the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system goes through and affects many autonomic nervous system disorders like Lyme's disease and multiple sclerosis and several others. I had a lady that came out, did 1 session out here. She was on disability, did a full thing. Her whole body was shaking. She had this like profound response, went through the ice, and she's now a flight attendant for United Airlines flying internationally. Okay, she's been doing this now for 3 years, or for 2 years post her thing, and she practices regularly. She uses the grounding techniques whenever she travels, and she's able to exist in that and has a regular practice, and her MS symptoms have gone completely away. Okay, you guys have the power. The body has all the things that it needs inside of it to adjust its perfect and really live a powerful, profound life. So again, we're taking those 30 to 40 breaths. We exhale to even. Now we're in the retention. In that retention, the body is sending all those red blood cells. You'll feel tingling. Your skin may feel a little bit colder. You might feel some tingling in your lips, in your extremities. All normal, okay? Your body is releasing the oxygen deeper into your tissues. So the urge to breathe doesn't come because there's not enough carbon dioxide in your blood. As you're metabolizing in the breath hold, so the first one we're doing about a minute for round 1, and then I will give you the cue to take a deep, full recovery breath after that first minute. So you'll breathe fully in, hold at full pressure for about 10 to 15 seconds. That 10 to 15 seconds is bringing your blood chemistry completely back to normal. That's all it takes, 10 to 15 seconds, and you come right back to normal. During the retention, you are at a full alkaline state with your blood because you have blown off so much carbon dioxide from your breath. That's actually how you go through and metabolize alcohol too. That's another fun technique, but we'll get into it another time. So, that being said, so that's basically 1 round. So we'll begin 30 to 40 breaths, breathing deeply into the belly, into the chest. I'll give you the cues to sync up. We'll do fully in, fully out, fully in, hold at even. We'll be in the retention for the first round, about a minute. Then we'll do the recovery breath, 10 to 15 seconds. Then we'll go right into round 2. Same thing, 30 to 40 breaths. We'll go into the retention, recovery, round 3. Same thing with round 4. Round 4 is the unique round. Okay, so at the end of round 4, we're going to speed it up a little bit. We're going to get a little more power. We're going to get a little more juice, just because I love to give you guys all the fun. Okay, and so we'll be a little bit more juice on the back end with round 4. And then when you go into the recovery breath for round 4, that hold, go ahead and hold that for as long as you want, for as long as feels good. Because the recovery breath feels really good. Just so you know. It's a little hint. Foreshadowing, I guess. So, and then at the end of that recovery breath, once you've held it as long as you want, as long as feels good, you let it go. We're going to have a 5-minute meditation time that you just get to luxuriate and be in the space that you've created, okay? Because all of this is about you. This is a personal practice that you can engage with on the days that you want to feel amazing and powerful, okay? When you engage in this practice, you are going through and releasing more adrenaline than you would receive if you were bungee jumping the first time, okay? The difference is that you're not jumping off of a building with rubber bands strapped to you. You're also not being chased by a lion, tiger, or bear. Oh my. So you have all of that adrenaline as life fuel. Another neurotransmitter that's released while you're doing this breathing is a wonderful thing called interleukin 10. Interleukin 10 is a hormone that our body releases that acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory in your body. Okay, this literally will go through and shut your shit off. Okay, I used to have profound allergies. I now live in a rainforest in East Texas with every known pollen you can possibly fucking imagine, including mold. I have 5 cats in my house and 5 dogs in my house. I have horses, I have hay, I have alfalfa. I have no allergies, okay? My mom was out here the last time, and she was my, hey, this is proof positive, because she was the one that had to take me to all of my specialist appointments growing up, getting the nebulizer, asthma treatments, and all the stuff that I had to deal with growing up because I was allergic to everything, because my nervous system was hijacked by sugar and distress, okay? So we're going to take all of that back, because the super is in every single one of these humans right here. You have the power to engage the endocannabinoids in your brain, the endo-opioids to release and recover, and you also have the ability to access the DMT, which is something that we'll be doing in the advanced with the dimethyltryptamine, which is the God molecule. We can get into that another time, okay? That's not necessarily Wim Hof stuff, but it is there. So we love to talk about neurotransmitters. But does anybody have any questions so far? Yes.
If you haven't practiced before.
Yes.
And you are, doing that hold for
Mhm.
a minute, and your brain will start to panic. And so,
Sure.
do you have any recommendations for
That's a
managing
fantastic
that?
question. Absolutely. This is where you're flowing into it. So one of the fun parts, as you've gone through, you'll find that once you've been doing the off-gassing and the cyclical breathing, you're going to come into a state of euphoria. So that panic that comes along with, if you were to do a static breath hold, like I said, okay, take a breath and hold, yeah, you would have that panic response rather quickly, mainly because you've gone through and you have a limited amount and your CO2 levels in your blood are already high. So your variance is going to be very short. In this situation, I'm going to be giving you cues to allow your body to relax. Before going into the full breathing session, I'm going to take all of us through a 5-minute body scan relaxation program. So a relaxed body is able to take up more oxygen and is able to experience this more fully. So as you're in that, if you feel the urge to breathe before I give the cue, it's 100% okay. You know what to do. You just breathe fully in, hold, and recover. And you can start actually the next round if you want, and just start breathing into the next round. It's completely okay. But what you'll find is that most everybody here, if you're able to get through the yoga without much respiratory stress, then you're going to be able to go through and engage with this fully and not really have a profound.
So we'll be holding for 1 minute in each of the sessions.
Well, no, so it actually will build. By the end, you'll be doing over 2.5 minutes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. And if you don't, that's okay too. It's not a contest. So the longest breath hold I've ever done is 7 minutes and 4 seconds. Okay.
Do you have people that just come first time and go 2.5 minutes?
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
did
I had.
last year.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did last year.
You'll be amazed that you like the whole your body is so much more fucking powerful than you think you are, and like the range of ability that you have within this meat machine is fucking profound. Okay, so the time and the duration is really not the critical component. The critical component with this is feeling. Okay. This entire practice is designed specifically to do one thing amazingly well, which is get you out of your head and into the body, into this moment right now, because this is real. Everything else is an illusion. This moment that we are experiencing together is real, and there's nothing else that matters. The shit that happened when you were a kid, that's a fucking memory. It's not happening right now, but you're still carrying it around with you. The shit that you're worried about next month, next week, Saturday, shit, fuck, I gotta do shit on Monday, I got the fucking exterminator coming, god damn, I gotta get all the cats out of the house, god, fuck. Okay, these are all things. None of that's happening. The mind can time travel, but the body can't, okay? So in this practice, we are going to blow your mind and reconnect you with the body to now, because now is where peace is. Peace is always here. Joy is always here. It's always here now. It's when we create resistance to moments and we start living in the future or the past, that we lose our joy, we lose our happiness, we lose our peace. Okay? And it gets lost and we forget. And that's the whole practice. We forget and we remember. Okay? That's how it goes. That's flow. So one of the things, this isn't Wim Hof, this is stuff that I teach out at Reset Ridge when I do my retreats out there, but everybody understands that life goes up and down, okay? But here's the one thing that everybody forgets is that life is always moving forward. So if it's going up and down and forward, it's actually a corkscrew. So it's true, life is screwing you, okay? But it's up to you on how you want to orient your perspective, okay? So if you want to see it as getting screwed, sure. Or you can look at it as having a power shot to the future, okay? Because life is always moving forward whether you like it or not. So how do we adjust our perfect, embrace this moment now, and fully live in that space, in that peace, in that joy, in that strength, okay? Does that make sense? All right. So again, this practice, and I'll leave this with you guys as far as the practice goes. You want to do this on the days that you want to feel amazing. This is not something that I do every single day. It is something that you want to do when you want to have a powerful, powerful experience. So if you've got your cards, go ahead and tear those in half, and we'll just kind of pass around get those up here, and we'll pick up our markers. Arts and craft time is over, yay! And keep one for you, and then we'll keep one for me. So thank you. Here we go, yeah, all right, yeah. One negative, one positive, there you go. All right, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, simple stuff. We'll pass one here.
Which one?
Okay, so one should be on one side and one should be on the other.
Oh.
So there you go. Yeah, so you're gonna keep one. Oh, you're practicing. We all are. Thank you, Alyssa. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Markers are fun. Anxiety. Thank you. All right.
Eckhart Tolle.
Eckhart Tolle. Gotta love Eckhart Tolle. He is a magician. There's a lot of guys that can do that. I can do that if you let me. Sure. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go through that in just a second. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to go through and take a look at everybody's position. So when you're laying down, you want to make sure that you have your back as flat as possible. So if you'd like a bolster, we can bring some to you. Let's see, got a bolster there. All right. No, I don't know that we do. We have yoga mats we can roll up. Does anybody else want like a mat? Try that on the knees there. Does that help a little bit? Is that better? Pillows, yeah. There you go, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Alyssa, do you want anything? You good? Would you like anything? You good? Good. Everybody good. All right. All right. So I'm gonna kind of get these in order. This is fun. So you know what's interesting about when everybody takes the time to write these down? I'm gonna read some of these for you guys, and nobody knows like what the names are, of course. But the beautiful part is that there's so many of them that are so similar. And that's what we need to understand, is that the human condition is a shared condition. And we go through these things and we think that we're the only ones that are experiencing fear. We think we're the only ones that are feeling out of control. We think we're the only ones that are, still thinking about the past. But the truth is, we're all in turmoil. We're all going through things. We're all going through change. We all have work to do. We all have fear of letting go. These are all real things. And what anxiety will tell you is that you're alone. But you know what all these cards tell me? That we all experience pain. We all experience anxiety. And everybody basically wrote the same thing when it comes to things that we're wanting to let go of. So doesn't that feel great that you're in a room of people that feel the exact same way you do? And that you're not alone? And the community that we're creating here today, you have the access to this anytime you want to come out to Lori's place. You can reach out to me on the social medias and get everybody's contacts out here. But more importantly than anything else, I want you guys to understand that what you're feeling, you're not alone. All right? And when it comes to the things that you're wanting to breathe into your life, everybody's, again, this is so fun. Peace, ease, balance. Who couldn't do with a little bit more trust in your life? What about some pure joy? Peace, peace, peace. So many of you guys want peace. We're going to throw some adventure in there. And when you're receiving peace, you've already let go of all that fear. On the other side of self-doubt, there's confidence. And there's calm and the control. Feeling peace in your life. Allowing change to happen. Allowing change to happen is so funny. You guys are all, everybody's feeling the same thing. Energizing. It's another way of saying power. See there? I'll lose my mic. Shucks. And that's why here we go. We're back. So peace, ease, mental clarity, and some more calm. How nice is that we're all in the same boat? I'm going to change out my batteries real quick, so bear with me just a moment. I don't want this to go out in the middle of our breathing rounds. right, there we go. Wonderful. Okay, so we are going to do a practice round before we do our relaxation meditation. So, now again with this, you can breathe in through your nose or you can breathe in through your mouth. Either way works. So as Wim likes to say, in through your mouth, in through your nose, just pick a hose, just not your toes. All right. And where's my clock? There we go. All right, so we'll begin by putting your right hand on the water of your belly and allowing your right elbow to rest beside you. And then we'll take the left hand and allow the left hand to rest on the side of the chest in a comfortable place so that we can feel the breath flow into the belly, into the chest, and then exhaling through the mouth. All of the exhales will be through the mouth. Everyone understand? Yay! So we'll begin by blowing everything out. And breathing fully into the belly, into the chest, and let it go. Deeply in, let it go. Fully in, let it go. Deeply in, let it go. Fully in, let it go. Deeply in, let it go. No minding, just flow. Breathing in, letting go. Breathing into your right hand, into your left, and let it go. Beautiful breath. In, out. Deeply in. Let it go. In, out. Continue. Let it go. Deeply in. Let it go. In, out. Deeply in, out. In, out. Fully in. Let it go. Continue with that rhythm. If you start to feel tingling or your temperature change in your skin, that's completely okay, 100% normal. Continue breathing fully in, letting go. Deeply in, letting go. You're the one in charge. You're the one driving the bus. You're fully in control. So whatever you're feeling, if you want to feel it more, breathe deeply more into it. If it's getting a little overwhelming, it's okay. You back off a little bit. Maybe not so deep. It's okay. This is your experience. Curate it, create, and embrace this body now. Breathing deeply in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. Deeply in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. In, out. Fully in. Letting go. Deeply in. Let it go. Feel the body. Release the breath. Last 3. Fully in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Final one. All the way in, everything you got. Blow it out, everything out. Fully in, everything in, all the way. Let it go to even and hold. Hold at even pressure. Allow your hands to fall to your side. Be in this moment. Allow everything to relax and release. If you feel the urge to breathe before I give the cue, that's okay. You know what to do. Just take a deep, full breath in. Hold at the top. But we're almost there and you're doing great. In 3, 2, 1, fully in. Hold at the top. Feel the pressure and your body chemistry coming back to normal. 3, 2, 1, release. All right, all right. That's one round. How do we feel? Yeah? That was a minute, breath hold. Actually, so I got you guys on that one for 1 minute and 3 seconds. So pretty easy, right? All right, cool. So that's round 1. Does anybody have any questions on the procedure? Okay, so we're gonna go, if nobody has any questions on the procedure or the method there, we're gonna go ahead and do a little body scan meditation. I'm gonna let you guys relax and luxuriate. This is what you came here for, and we're gonna do that now. So begin by allowing your breath to be free and easy. No place to go, no place to be except here and now. You're going to allow your attention to come to the heels of your feet. You can feel where they are in space, whether suspended or supported by the ground. We're going to allow the attention from our mind to travel to our feet and allow them to relax and release. Give those toes a little wiggle. All that's done, and it's time to have some fun as we relax and release. We allow our attention to travel up the body as the relaxation travels into your ankles and into your shins. We feel that relaxation begin to grow as our mind lets go. And we are here in this moment, fully prepared to relax and release, to receive the peace and the ease that's in this moment. As our attention travels and that relaxation goes up your knees, we feel the relaxation in the patella. We allow that to relax and release. The past is irrelevant. We're letting that go as we feel the body flow in this moment. As that relaxation travels into your quads, you can feel the weight and the heaviness in your hips as they're supported by the ground. Mother Earth has been holding you and supporting you from the day you were born, and she will faithfully until your time is done. There's no reason to hold on to any of that because she is in control and she loves you. She wants you to feel the trust and the pure joy that comes from relaxing and releasing into this moment now. As that relaxation and peace travels into the water of your belly, we're releasing worry, allowing the relaxation to travel into the chest where adventure lives. And where adventure lives, fear has no place. And as that relaxation grows and travels into the chest and into the shoulders, we give a wiggle to our fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And we let them go. Nothing to do, just be. No fear here. Just strength, power. And as that relaxation travels down your arms, into your hands, and you're feeling the weight of your hands supported by the earth. Nothing to do, just be. Calm and in control of this moment. Fully here, fully now. We allow that relaxation to travel into the neck and into the back of the head that's being supported by Mother Earth, and we feel peace and calm that grows. No fear of what comes next, because we're fully here now in this moment, ready to change and grow and adjust our perfect in this moment. And we allow that relaxation to travel into our face. I want everybody to scrunch your face up, like you just ate a sour pickle. And then we release and smile and go, ah. And allow that relaxation in the face to just melt. Nothing to do, nothing to be, except here, now. And with the body fully relaxed, we'll begin with round one by breathing everything out. Fully in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. In. Out. Deeply in. Let it go. Charging up the body. Feeling the breath. Let it go. In. Out. Deeply in. Letting go. Fully in. Let it go. Deeply in. Let it go. In. Out. Fully in. Let it go. Breathing in your peace. Letting go of fear. Deeply in. Letting go. With each breath, we're stronger. With each exhale, anxiety leaves. Fully in. Letting go. Deeply in. Let it go. Fully in. Letting go. Charging up the body. Releasing the breath. Feel the magic inside of you now. Breathe it in. Let it go. In. Out. In. Out. Deeply in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Last 3. Fully in. Letting go. In. Out. In. Out. Last one. All the way in. Everything you got. Everything you got. Everything out. Fully in. Let it go to even and hold. Feel the energy in your body. Feel the clarity in your mind. And just be in this moment. Anxiety has left the building, and there's nothing but calm, collected peace. If you feel the urge to breathe before I give the cue, you know what to do. We're actually almost there. And we'll take a full breath in 3, 2, 1. Fully in. And hold at the top. Allowing our blood chemistry to come back to normal. We're going to go into round 2 and release in 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Deeply in. Let it go. Fully in. Letting go. Breathing in. Letting go. Release your turmoil and breathe in your peace. Fully in. Letting go. Fear is gone. We are here now. Breathing in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. All the love. Letting go. Deeply in. Letting go. No minding. Just flow. Deeply in. Letting go. In. Out. In. Out. Letting go of control and feeling the balance that's already there as it flows in, out, in, out, deeply in, letting go. No minding, just flow. Fully in, letting go. Fear is melting away as the trust in yourself grows with each breath. Fully in, letting go. Last 3. Fully in, letting go. Fully in, let it go. Fully in, let it go. Last one, all the way in, all the way out. All the way in, everything you got all the way in, let it go. And hold it even. And just feel. Pure joy in this moment. Worry has melted away. Peace is in its place. Here, now. Allow your heart rate to slow down. If you feel the urge to breathe before I give the cue, it's okay, you know what to do. But we're almost there and you're doing great. We're going into round 3 and we are going to set it free. So as we prepare for that, know that you have the power and this is your hour. And we're going to take a full recovery breath in. 3, 2, 1. Fully in. Hold at the top, allowing our blood chemistry to come back to normal. We're going to go into round number 3. We're going to set everything free. No holding back, guys. Letting go in 3, 2, 1. Letting go. Fully in. Let it go. Deeply in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Breathe in your strength. Let go of fear. Fully in. Letting go. Here now. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. No room for doubt. Just confidence here. Fully in. Letting go. Charging up the body. Feel the breath. In. Out. In. Out. Deeply in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. This is your time. Embrace. Feel it as you breathe in. Feel it as you let go. This is your moment. Let it flow. Deeply in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. In. Out. In. Out. Free your mind. Release the breath. Fully in. Letting go. No minding. Let's flow. And let it go. Deeply in. Let it go. Last 3. Fully in. Letting go. In. Out. In. Out. Last one. All the way in. All the way out. All the way in. Let it go to even pressure and just hold. Feel. Feel the wind blow across your body. Feel the sensations. Hear the birds sing. This song is for you. They sing to celebrate. This is your life. Celebrate now. If you feel the urge to breathe before I give the cue, you know what to do. We're almost there and you're doing great. As we go into our 4th and final round, we're going to give it everything you got. If you need to breathe at a faster rate and go through the mouth, that's okay. Because we're going to take it up a notch in round number 4. Recovery breath in 3, 2, 1. Fully in. Hold at the top. 10 to 15 seconds. We're coming back to normal. We're going into round number 4, our final round. We're going to give it everything we got, the entire round, and we're going to luxuriate at the end. And letting go in 3, 2, 1. Letting go. Here we go. Fully in. Letting go. Fully in. Letting go. In. Out. In. Out. Deeply in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. In. Out. In. Out. Let's go. In. Out. No holding back. Let's go. In. Out. In. Out. Let it go. Let it flow. Come on. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fully in. Let it go. No holding back. All the way in. All the way out. Go. Feel it. Flow it. Breathe it. Blow it. In. Out. In. Out. Deeper. Longer. Feel it. Heal it. In. Out. Let it go. Let it flow. Fully in. Letting go. No minding. Let's go. Everything in. Everything out. This is what you're here for. No more fear. Just flow. Breathe it in. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. Deeply in. Let it go. Keep going. In. Out. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Deeper. Let it go. Fully in. Let it go. In. Out. In. Out. Fully in. Let it go. In. Out. Last three. Fully in. Let it go. In. Go. In. Go. Last one. All the way in. Blow it all out. Breathe it in. Let it go to even. Hold. Feel. Just feel. Feel what you have created. Hear nature. Be in this moment. Nothing to do. Fully charged. Free of anxiety. Free of fear. Powerful. Connected. Self-confident. Calm and in control. Here, now. Allowing change to happen, being in flow, is the absence of resistance. If you feel the urge to breathe before I give the cue, you know what to do. We're almost there, and you're doing great. And when we do this recovery breath in, remember you can hold it for as long as you want, for as long as feels good. And recovery breath in. 3, 2, 1. Fully in. Hold. And just feel.
into my life every day. Please bring only joy and peace and everything that is love. Please bring only joy and peace and everything that is love. Please bring positivity into my life every day. Please bring positivity into my life every day. Please bring positivity into my life every day. Please bring only joy and peace and everything that is love. Please bring only joy and peace and everything into my life that is love every day. Please bring only joy and peace and everything into my life that is love every day. Please bring positivity into my life.
Every day. Sorry about that. That went to the wrong song. All right, kids. Welcome back to Planet Earth. I hope you guys are feeling charged up, larged up, fully connected, deconstructed, reconstructed, all of the things. Go ahead and reach out, give yourself a stretch, wiggle those fingers, wiggle the toes. Say, welcome back to Planet Earth. It's fun. I don't want to be back. Well, there's another session this afternoon if you'd like to take another trip. The tickets are available. There you go. I'm glad you feel that way.
So that activates your pineal gland, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, there's, so when activating the pineal gland, we'll actually get into a lot of that in the next session on tongue locks and how to do that. Yeah. Yeah, really powerful stuff. Yeah. Yeah. How you feeling, brother? Trippy. That is it. 3 trips. How are you, Miss Alyssa? There we go. All right, kids. So if you find the fetal position or the kind of, what is that, happy baby or, no, I think it's actually fetal position. Kind of roll onto your side. And then we'll come back up to the seated position. they great? Oh yeah. When I found Beautiful Chorus years ago, it kind of changed my life. Oh fuck yeah! Have you ever listened to their chakra clearing?
I love all their stuff.
God, it's magic. Magic. Okay. So you guys can feel free to share all that. Okay, go, if you want to go ahead and join us. So if y'all want to share, like, feel free. Welcome back. So feel free to share what you were sharing. That was great. I was loving it.
It was very emotional. And
Right.
I was like, I just started shaking and I couldn't stop and I couldn't move my arms or anything. It was just really strange.
So that's T-Rexing, where you. So did you kind of go like, or yeah? Yes. Okay. So that's called T-Rexing. That's a sign that you've gone all the way. Congratulations. Yeah. That's not necessarily something you're trying to do, but it's something when it happens. The first time it happened to me, I was by myself, and it completely terrified me, and I started crying like you're doing right now, and all this stuff that had just come out, and then the whole rest of the day, all of these things that I was confused about for the rest of my life just kind of all just fell into place. And I was like, holy shit, this is wild. So essentially what happened right there is you went through and did a full, complete reset on your autonomic nervous system. You blew off all of the carbon dioxide out of your system to where you were at zero. Okay, and your body literally resets you to your default mode network. Okay, when people, you might have heard of ketamine treatments where they put you into a place where they reset your default mode network. We just did that. Congratulations. Okay, naturally. So we all have this power. You don't need a lot of the exogenous stuff. Mushroom self, not gonna lie. That's another thing. I'm a licensed psychedelic therapist, so if you want to talk to me about that, feel free. That's one of the reasons we get into it. But yeah, so the emotional release that you're talking about right there, that's what this is about, okay? The mind can time travel, the body can't, but the body carries all of that stuff with us. And when we carry things that aren't serving us, it's dead weight, and it just stays there. And that's where cancer grows, and this is where tension creates, and all of the impediments to life, living, and loving. Okay, that's one of the reasons why we engage with this practice regularly, because shit happens on the daily. Okay, I mean, I've got a teenager. Yeah. I got a spouse, I got friends, I got businesses, everybody's got something, shit happens on the daily, and it's up to you to clear it out. And that's what this tool is for. The Wim Hof Method fundamental breathing is essentially a tool to go through, reset your autonomic nervous system. It will go through and releases a fuck ton of adrenaline. You guys are gonna sleep great tonight, okay, especially after the ice. You're gonna raise your interleukin-10 levels. It's gonna make pain and stress more tolerable, because what you've just done is you've expanded your tolerance, okay? We are inherently powerful beings. There's stuff that I've seen like yogis do, where they're actually like bending space and time. Like the Tumo yogis in the Himalayas are able to channel energy and power in their hands and literally like melt stone in front of you. It's the fucking wildest shit you've ever seen. I've seen these yogis, like they'll sit here and they'll go from here and they'll do this breathing thing, and then they'll fucking pop up 4 feet in the air, flip their cross, and then land. I'm like, how the fuck do you do this? I don't do that. But we are amazingly powerful beings. Like, all of us are energetic waveforms. That's all this is. So taking the time to clear that out on a regular basis it's critical. It's like changing the oil in your car. I mean, you can run on some dirty shit for a real long time, and you can keep going. You can clunk around, or you can flush it out, put in the good shit, and go some places, okay? And do it in a powerful way. Okay, so you guys understand, number one pillar of the Wim Hof Method is the breathing. Okay, so the breathing is 30 to 40 breaths, going into a retention, 10 to 15 second recovery, repeating that 3 or 4 rounds. That's the breathing. Very simple. There's an app. You're gonna have a recording of this sent to you, and so you'll have that if you don't want to pay for the app. I'm coming out with my own app eventually, So there'll be a bunch of other stuff that I teach on there that'll be a lot of fun and available to you in the near future. But until then, on my personal practice, I use the app. So like this morning, I did 3 rounds, I had set to 40 breaths fast. And my first round was like 2 minutes and 4 seconds. My second round was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. My fourth one was 3 minutes and 4 seconds. I only did 3 rounds. Do you know why I only did 3 rounds? Because I started to have some like phlegm and crap in my throat. And I knew if I kept going, I was gonna start coughing, and then I was gonna fuck up the system. So you don't have to like be married and dogmatic on all of this stuff. The feeling is the healing, okay? This entire practice is helping you develop interoceptive focus. That's why I took you through the body scan ahead of time. It's getting the mind connected back to the body through the breath, here, now, so that you can be in this moment, fully alive and thrive. Make sense? Cool. All right. Yes, ma'am.
Do you practice daily?
No.
Okay.
I practice I do practice breathing techniques daily. Like I have, like, it's, once you get into this stuff, and there's so many different techniques for different things. So on a daily basis, I go through and do a daily grounding breath and breathing practice. That's very simple. I engage with the Wim Hof Method on the days that I know that I need all the power I've got. Okay, when I've got a dick kicker day, you know, I know shit's about to happen and go down. I'm gonna blow down. Okay, I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna blow it out. Like today, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I'm gonna breathe. Okay, I'm gonna charge up. That's all you're doing with this is charging up the body. You're putting a bunch of adrenaline. If I have to go sit and hold somebody's hand that's dying, having a bunch of adrenaline in my system is not useful. Okay, but being fully grounded and intentional is, which is one of the things that I'm teaching in the next thing on how to regulate that. But the beautiful part is that whenever you're setting an intention for your practice, that's what you're calling in. That's one of the reasons why I had you write the cards out, and you have those. So anytime you engage with the breath intentionally, you have the power to adjust that perfect to where you want to be. So in the beginning, when I was dysregulated at a large level, and I had the injury and all the other stuff that was going along with it, I practiced very intensely. Wim has a program on the app where you're doing this twice a day for 28 days. And man, you do that, you are going to be a fucking out of control, like out of time with everybody. You're going to be supercharged, okay? You will be obnoxiously powerful. My wife actually has a 15-minute waiting period before I'm allowed to interact with her after I've been in the ice. She's like, don't come around me. She's like, because I jump out of the ice and I'm like, I can throw my truck. Come here. And that's my truck. I can't throw it, but I think I can. And I love everybody. I'm like, hey, come here, give me a hug, you know? And she's like, no, get the fuck away. My son's like, dude, you know. Fortunately, all my animals, I've got a bunch of animals, so they love me. And my sweet girl's 145 pounds of Anatolian Shepherd love, and all she wants to do is love you. And if you ever get the chance to come out to my place, you get to meet Miles, who is, he basically will love you with his eyes and just suck you into his soul. He's amazing, and he always wants a hug. So, and then if they don't want to hug me, I got 7 thoroughbreds that just want to get loved on, so it's pretty great. But at any time you want to engage fully, you want to charge up, that's what this practice is really for. Charging up, it's charging up and clearing shit out. Okay, every time, like, you want to go through, the effects of the breathing practice last for about 72 hours roughly, according to the science that we've been studying. The effects of the ice bath last about 6 to 7 days, depending on your metabolic rate. The ice is actually more powerful stimulant, neurostimulant than cocaine. Okay, so this is all the benefits of cocaine without the shit side of cocaine. Okay, because everybody loves coke on the front side. It's the back side that fucking sucks. It's that 3 days of fucking brain fog afterward. I thought I had a brain. Maybe do some more coke. That's why you get. That's the thing. But that actually goes through and degrades your neurotransmitters and receptor sites. This actually goes through and empowers and cleans it out. So the breathing cleans it out. That goes through and charges you up. All the fun things that come in there. We have a wonderful professional in the back that can talk more to the power of the human body when it comes to neurotransmitters and neurochemicals and the abilities that are in here. But yeah, it's a really powerful thing. So if you've gone through some stuff and you want to clear out, that's a great time to do the Wim Hof breathing. If you're charging up and you've got a big day ahead of you, great time to do it in the morning. If you're having trouble sleeping, you want to go to sleep at night and you want to have a great morning, do it before you go to bed. Ice bath is going to be better in the morning than it is at night because you're going to release a bunch of neurochemicals that are going to make you want to stay awake. But transversely, if you have a long night planned, do your ice bath in the afternoon. You don't need stimulants to stay awake in the evening after you've done one of these things. You'll be like, hey, I'm so happy. And you're like, what do you want? Can I get some? No, ice bath. Oh, missed that one. But so yeah, those are the fun side of it. But really, feeling is the critical component. You can overdo this stuff. There is oxidative stress. Remember, we're talking about the 3 types of stress: stress, distress, and eustress. You can overdo this shit, and then that'll put you into a position where you'll actually start getting sick because you've gone through and overtaxed your system. And that's one of the things that they don't talk a lot about. This is Phil talking, not Wim Hof. So when I've got the shirt on, I have to kind of talk what the shirt says. But I've spent plenty of time with Wim over the years, and I know a lot of people that have had this as an extended practice. If you're going through and doing ice baths every single day, you're going to go through and overly tax your nervous system, and it's too much, okay? If you go through and you're doing the Wim Hof breathing every single day and you're doing an ice bath every single day, you will eventually burn yourself out, and it will cause problems, okay? The critical component with this, and I can't stress this enough, and I want you guys to take this with you, feeling is healing, okay? Feeling the body, taking the time. It's something that I do, I'm kind of forced to every morning because I have a genetic condition to where I've had arthritis since I was 11 years old, so I wake up in profound pain pretty much every morning. So I have to go through and take an inventory of what my body needs for the daily activities. On my farm, I have over 60 animals, and there's always something that needs to be fixed or taken somewhere or taken apart, something. So I'm always busy with that stuff, and I have to be physical. So when I'm preparing for my day, I take an inventory. How am I feeling? How does the body feel? And once I feel what the body feels in this moment, I'm like, what does it need to heal and reveal all the things that I got to do today? Okay, so maybe it's stay in bed, breathe it out, so I'll go through and do 3 or 4 rounds, maybe 5 rounds. I've got the ice bath right outside my bedroom window or my bedroom door. So I go right outside, jump in the ice. I've got a sauna, hot tub, and everything set up. Also have a steam sauna. These are all different tools for different purposes for maintaining the meat machine, which is a program that is coming out later this year. That being said, we've covered the breathing as the first pillar of the Wim Hof Method. The second pillar of the Wim Hof Method is the mindset, okay? Wim always likes to tell people, when you give the best, you get the best. Choosing to be in this moment and engage fully now. Not waiting, not hesitating, being in this moment, fully here, now. Accepting it for what it is, not for what it's not. All right? When you go into the ice, if your mindset is, I'm going to grit my teeth and bear it, it will be the most painful experience you have for that entire time, because that's what you've told yourself you're going to do. Your mindset creates your grind set, okay? I don't want to grind in there. I want to release and feel. So what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in. You're going to accept the situation for what it is, fully engage, and breathe. That mindset of accepting the situation and being in this moment is what allows the body to do what it does best, which is regulate and ramp up the production and consumption of glucose. When you're in the ice bath, you're going to have this amazing, overwhelming sense of wakefulness. That's noradrenaline. Noradrenaline is a powerful anti-inflammatory. You're also going to be receiving a fuck ton of dopamine, okay? Because it wants you to keep breathing, okay? Now, if you get in there, and as soon as your hoo-ha hits the water, you're going to go, and you want to get the fuck out, okay? And if you do this, this is signaling to your body, panic, get the fuck out. We understand and we know what's going to happen next. So we're choosing to engage. This is what takes us a distress from a stress to a useful stress. So we're using this stress to engage fully, to allow our body to create these chemicals inside and release them so that we can use them. So we're going to get in and we'll breathe fully into the nose. The exact opposite of we're going. So if you try to, bite a pumpkin, okay, you're going to be terrified, okay? If you're blowing it out through a straw, that's sending the signal to the brain that you are under control and that you are okay. So when you're breathing out through a straw, it's like this. And you're okay. Now when you're in the ice, we're going to go through and do a preparation. So before we get in there, I'm going to tell you guys what we're going to do. So everybody's going to get changed, and we're going to experience the third pillar of the Wim Hof Method, which is the ice. We're going to engage the mindset. But as we engage with the ice beforehand, we're going to do the hands technique. The hands technique is going to allow us to practice this. We're going to put our hand into the water up to our wrist, or just past our wrist before you get to the elbow. And then you're going to breathe and practice your breathing in through the nose, out through the straw, so that we're okay. And we're going to switch hands. You have a question? Or just talking out? Okay. All right. So we'll do each hand, and then we'll get a buddy, and we can actually do 4 people at a time in here, since we got a big group. So everybody's got, you get your buddy. So everybody gets a buddy, buddy. All right. And then when you get the buddy, then you find another set of buddies, and then you got 4 buddies. And then now we're going into the ice bath together. So very nice. Buddy. Okay? Now the important thing with the ice bath, okay? Several different techniques and ways to fuck it up. So we're going to show you how to do it very simply. Okay. When you get in, you're going to go 1 foot, 2 foot. You're going to put your hands on the sides because we're all going to be in the corners. Okay? And you're going to allow yourself to sit all the way down, and your feet are going to be right here. Now you can put your hands on your sides. You can put your hands on your thighs. Mary Catherine Gallagher, superstar. You can do that one. I like to put mine right here, okay, just because that's the way my body feels good. But you want to get as much of your body under the ice, under the water as possible. The reason for this is the more of your body that's exposed, the more overwhelmed your system is, the easier it is for you to actually maintain control. I know it's a strange thing. If you stick your toe in, it amplifies the signal 3 times before it gets to your brain to tell you not to get in there. It's literally a mind fuck. So we're going to get in here, and that's all this is one big mind fuck. So we're going to get in, sit down. You're going to feel overwhelmed, and you're going to go, and I'm going to walk you through it, and we're going to breathe. I'm going to breathe right there with you. You're going to breathe with your partner, and you're going to slow it down. 4 or 5 breaths, maybe 6. Usually you're under control. Now the longest I'll let you stay in there at this point is 2 minutes. A lot of you guys will be in there after a minute or so, and you're like, oh, this is easy, this is great, awesome, I'm just being here for the rest of the afternoon. No, you're renting the ride, okay? So it's 2 minutes. You're not going to have a risk of having hypothermia. It's also the minimum effective dose for what they've discovered as far as the blood chemistry changing under this stressful condition. So when you go in here for 2 to 3 minutes, your dopamine levels go up 400%, your free serotonin increases anywhere from 500 to 700%. Okay, these are all really good things. You're going to sleep better tonight, and everything's going to be wonderful. But it's going to suck for a minute. It's really going to suck. And then you're going to have to embrace that suck, accept the suck, get past it. Now, on occasion, like you'll go through, and some people will feel the need to get out before the 2 minutes is up. That's perfectly fine. The 2 minutes is the limit on the backside. Once you've gotten in, you've gotten under control, and you're there. If you want to get out after that, that's fine. I ran out of gold stars to give out. I'm out of stickers. And the medals, fuck, they didn't make it in the truck this time. So no participation trophies. So if you're in there and you're under control and you're ready to get out, that's fine, okay? There's no shame in this game. It's brave just to engage, okay? So that's it. We're not trying to set Olympic records here. And it's funny because if you ask Wim, he sets each consecutive record and he only does it for an additional minute each time. Like he could do it for another like 2 hours, but he was like, hey, why would I give everything away in one try? They're gonna keep paying me. I'll keep doing it 1 minute at a time. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so next I'm gonna pop this back up and then everybody needs to go get in your wet clothes and we are gonna get it started. And this is a changing room. 2 changing rooms. There you go. Yes.
What was our, what was the length of time we were holding?
Total time or the last time?
The last time.
2 minutes and 36 seconds.
I have never made it to that.
Yep.
That's really great.
It's really, you're a powerful, powerful person. See?
I always got kind of my brain counting the seconds, and I can't focus.
Yeah.
It's awesome to do it outside because I can hear birds.
Yes.
Trees. There were things that I can tune into.
Yes, and that's one of the beautiful parts about the environment. Like I like to do my breathing rounds outside as much as possible. When we do stuff at my place, it's almost always outside. Like we go in the forest and shit and get wild. Yes. I guess that's what we're gonna get. Yeah, there's vents on the back side there if you want to open them.
It was crazy.